In the dense, verdant forests of the northeastern woodlands, where towering maples, oaks, and pines stretched toward the heavens and rivers carved winding paths through the earth, the tribes of the region thrived. Their lives intertwined with the rhythms of nature, their traditions reflecting the profound respect they held for the land that sustained them. Here, in a land of 4 distinct seasons, they built a rich tapestry of culture, governance, and sustainable practices that please subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon for new updates, honored both the seen and unseen forces of their world. Generations before the first whispers of European sails on the Atlantic, the tribes of the Northeast had established intricate systems of living. The Iroquois, or Haudenosaunee as they called themselves, people of the Longhouse, were among the most influential. Their longhouses, vast wooden structures housing multiple families, symbolized their extended kinship and cooperation. Each longhouse was a microcosm of their society, where stories were shared, decisions debated, and life celebrated. The Algonquin-speaking tribes, too, with their wigwams and bark-covered shelters, lived in harmony with their surroundings, constructing homes that were both durable and easily adapted to the demands of the seasons. Nature was not merely a backdrop, but a living entity imbued with spirit. Rivers were the veins of the earth, mountains its bones, and forests its protective skin. These tribes did not separate themselves from nature, but saw themselves as part of it. This worldview shaped every aspect of their existence. They cultivated the 3 sisters corn, beans, and squash in an ingenious symbiosis that nourished both land and people. Corn provided a stalk for beans to climb. Beans fixed nitrogen in the soil, and squash spread across the ground, suppressing weeds and retaining moisture. This harmonious planting method not only ensured bountiful harvests, but also became a sacred practice, accompanied by ceremonies of gratitude. Hunting and fishing were equally crucial, demanding skill, patience, and reverence. A hunter, before drawing his bow, might whisper a prayer of thanks to the deer for offering its life. The act of hunting was not mere survival, but a spiritual exchange, a renewal of the bond between humans and animals. Fish, abundant in the rivers and lakes, were caught using weirs and nets crafted from local materials, ensuring the sustainability of aquatic life. These practices, passed down through generations, reflected a deep understanding of ecological balance. Social structures within these tribes were as varied as the landscapes they inhabited. The Haudenosaunee Confederacy stood as a testament to their advanced governance. Comprising 6 nations: Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and later Tuscarora, the Confederacy was founded on the Great Law of Peace. This constitution, orally transmitted and memorized through wampum belts, established a council where representatives, or sachems, deliberated on matters affecting the nations. Decisions were made by consensus, embodying the principles of unity and mutual respect. Women held a pivotal role in this governance system, particularly in the matrilineal society of the Haudenosaunee. Clan mothers, respected elder women, had the authority to appoint and remove sachems. Their wisdom guided the council, ensuring that decisions reflected the well-being of the community and future generations. In other tribes, women were equally central, their roles as cultivators, healers, and leaders essential to the tribe's survival and harmony. Spiritual beliefs permeated every aspect of life. The tribes saw the world as filled with spirits, each natural element a living entity deserving of respect. Trees, rocks, animals, and even the wind had their own spirits, which could offer guidance, protection, or lessons. Ceremonies and rituals were conducted to honor these spirits, often led by shamans who acted as intermediaries between the physical and spiritual realms. The cycles of the moon, the changing seasons, and significant life events were all occasions for ceremony, reinforcing the bonds between the people, their ancestors, and the natural world. In their artistic expressions, these tribes captured the essence of their connection to the land and its creatures. Beadwork using materials like wampum told stories and preserved history. Intricate designs on clothing and tools often had spiritual significance, invoking protection or celebrating natural beauty. Birch bark, an abundant resource, was crafted into canoes, containers, and scrolls, its flexibility and strength a metaphor for the tribe's adaptability. Trade networks crisscrossed the Northeast, connecting tribes to one another and even to distant regions. Wampum beads, crafted from shells, were highly valued not only as currency, but also as a means of communication and record-keeping. Through trade, tribes exchanged not only goods like furs, tools, and food, but also ideas, stories, and innovations, enriching their cultures. As the seasons turned, the tribes adapted their activities to the changing environment. Summers were times of abundance, when crops grew tall and rivers teemed with fish. Families gathered to tend fields, share meals, and celebrate the sun's warmth. In autumn, the focus shifted to harvesting and preserving food for the lean months ahead. Winter brought a quieter rhythm with storytelling, crafting, and communal gatherings by the fire. Spring, with its promise of renewal, was a time of preparation and planting, a celebration of life's resilience. Through these practices, the Northeastern tribes demonstrated an extraordinary ability to live sustainably. They took only what they needed, always mindful of replenishing the land and honoring the spirits that made life possible. This balance, rooted in respect and gratitude, ensured not only their survival, but also the flourishing of their communities over countless generations. The arrival of Europeans in the 16th and 17th centuries brought profound challenges to these ways of life. Diseases, wars, and displacement disrupted their traditions, yet the resilience of the Northeastern tribes endured. Many of their practices, from sustainable agriculture to principles of governance, continue to inspire and teach lessons about living in harmony with the earth. The Northeastern tribes of the Eastern Woodlands, with their deep traditions, sophisticated governance, and sustainable practices, remind us of a world where humans and nature existed as one. Their legacy, etched into the forests, rivers, and spirits of their land, endures as a testament to their wisdom and harmony with the natural world.